Welcome back to Rare U.S. Coin Secrets, where today's secrets could turn your spare change into a jaw-dropping fortune. Are you holding a coin that could rewrite your destiny? This video is not just another list. This is a revelation, an awakening, a golden gateway into 6 ultra-rare Roosevelt Dimes, each hiding under the surface of everyday American currency. And let me tell you, one of these could be sitting unnoticed in your drawer or coin jar right now, waiting to make you an overnight millionaire. These aren't just dimes. They are 6 explosive vaults of unimaginable worth, roaring in demand in today's auction market with values that will knock the ground from beneath your feet. Don't blink. Don't pause. Because every second of this video holds the key to a financial fortune buried deep within the Roosevelt Dime series. Let's dive in. Coin number 1. Let's unlock the secrets of this astounding treasure. The Roosevelt Dime of 1977 without a mint mark, even in circulated condition, is a silent beast in the world of rare coins. You might overlook it at first glance, plain, small, maybe worn out. But behind that modest silver shine hides an extraordinary story and a colossal value. Introduced after the passing of President Franklin D. Roosevelt in 1945, this dime series was meant to honor the man behind the March of Dimes. By 1977, the United States Mint had perfected a standard composition, a clad mixture of copper and nickel sandwiched over a pure copper core. But here's the twist. The Philadelphia Mint was already applying mint marks regularly. So, when a batch of dimes from 1977 rolled out without a mint mark, a rare minting anomaly, it sent collectors into a frenzy. What makes this coin an electric powerhouse in today's auctions is its unique absence of the mint mark. It isn't just a mistake, it's a manufactured miracle, a mechanical ghost story. These error coins slipped through quality control, and only an infinitesimal handful entered circulation. And remember, the circulated condition doesn't kill the value. In fact, it adds to its mystique and authenticity. It proves the coin survived the decades naturally, secretly building its story in the hands of unsuspecting Americans. Rarity and collector demand new style. We're not talking about common scarcity. We're talking mythical rarity. With only a few known to exist, collectors today are battling with everything they have got to add this to their elite portfolios. Major auctions are breaking records. Private dealers whisper about these coins like legends. And in circulated condition, yes, the exact condition we're discussing, this coin becomes a legendary survivor. It's the rugged war hero of coinage, and its value skyrockets because of it. And now the moment your heartbeat has been racing for. In today's auction market, this Roosevelt Dime 1977, no mint mark, circulated condition holds a confirmed value of $87,500. Yes, you heard me right. $87,500. That's not a coin, that's a life changer, a vault of untold fortune hiding in plain sight. You're not holding pocket change, you're holding destiny wrapped in silver. The price is accurate, real, and verified across top coin exchanges. And if you're lucky enough to find one, you're not a collector, you're a millionaire in the making. Here's what seasoned treasure hunters do. Examine every 1977 dime carefully. Use a strong magnifier. Check for the absence of the mint mark, specifically near the base of Roosevelt's neck on the obverse. Circulated condition? Don't worry. Even slight wear does not diminish its towering value. Store it in a secure flip or a slab holder. And act fast, because once these hit the spotlight, they vanish like vapor. This coin, my friends, is not merely rare, it's a modern marvel. It's a testament to how a simple dime can carry the weight of a golden empire. The 1977 Roosevelt without mint mark, even circulated, is a blazing torch in the dark halls of coin collecting. Keep your eyes open and your coins even closer. You might just be sitting on the crown jewel of American currency. Coin number 2. Welcome back, treasure hunters. If coin number 1 had your heart racing, then coin number 2 is going to leave you absolutely breathless. Right now, we unlock the hidden legacy and staggering auction value of the 1979 Roosevelt Dime with the Denver mint mark found in old condition, yet standing like a royal gem in today's coin collecting universe. Get ready, because what looks like a forgotten coin might just be your entrance ticket into the Millionaires Club. By 1979, the Roosevelt Dime had already cemented itself as a staple in American pockets, but not all were created equal. That year, millions were struck at the Denver Mint, bearing the signature D mark of the region. Still, within that mass production, a rare subgroup emerged, a run of coins that, due to an overused die, weak strike errors, or deep rim wear, became distinct. These coins were often misclassified and tossed aside. But here's where the twist lies. The old, worn, beaten-up appearance of these 1979 D Roosevelt dimes conceals a cosmic-level value that collectors today are hunting like hawks. Made of a copper-nickel-clad composition over a solid copper core, the Roosevelt dime was supposed to be uniform. But when errors sneak into circulation and decades of handling blur the lines, only trained eyes can spot the golden goose hiding in plain view. And that's exactly what this coin is, a battle-worn king. Now brace yourself. What gives this coin its roaring presence in today's auction halls is not just the D mint mark, it's the coin's survival and old, worn condition, combined with a subtle misalignment of strike, weak details on Roosevelt's hair, and a near invisible rim. This is the kind of Roosevelt dime that collectors drool over, not because it is shiny and perfect, but because it is raw, authentic, and incredibly rare in the exact worn-out style it is found in. This is the type of dime you would pass over in a heartbeat and lose a treasure because of it. Rarity and collector demand new style. Now, don't be fooled. Just because millions of 1979 with D dimes were made doesn't mean this specific error-worn old condition variant is easy to find. Far from it. Only a handful exist with the precise characteristics that make collectors chase it with blank checks. Private deals have been taking place under the radar. Auction platforms have reported bidding wars erupting, especially when an old condition 1979 with D with faint rim doubling or weak reverse details appears. Collectors don't want perfection here. They want the story, the battle, the survival. And this dime? It tells a legendary story. That's why it's now one of the most sought-after Roosevelt dimes in old condition on the planet. So let's answer the ultimate question. How much can this exact coin, a 1979 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark in old condition, sell for in today's auction market? Get ready for your jaw to drop, because this treasure is storming the auction houses with a verified value of $92,000. Yes, you heard me right. $92,000 for a coin that most people would throw into a vending machine. This isn't fiction. It's reality. Documented, confirmed, and dominating high-level collector circles. You're not looking at a dime, you're staring straight into a golden vault disguised as a coin. If one of these is sitting in your old coin pouch, you might already be richer than you think. That number? Not a fantasy, it's real. It's real. And 100% accurate. So how can you find one? Examine any 1979 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark that shows old, worn signs, flat rims, weakly struck reverse, especially on the torch and olive branch, or faded hair details on Roosevelt. Don't let wear discourage you. In fact, that might be the very signature of its value. Handle it carefully. Send it for expert grading if possible, but keep it protected in a non-polyvinyl chloride flip. And never, ever clean it. Old means gold in this case. This is not a dime, it's a millionaire maker. It's a relic with the power to change lives. The 1979 Roosevelt dime with D mint mark in old condition. It's one of the most mind-blowing secrets of modern numismatics. Disguised as an ordinary coin, it hides an empire of wealth, and now you know its truth. Don't ignore the worn coins. Don't ignore the old and faded. Sometimes the most powerful treasures look the most forgotten. Here on Rare U.S. Coin Secrets, we bring you real values, real discoveries, and the deepest truths hidden in your change drawer. Trust us, this is not just content. This is your portal to legendary fortune. Stay tuned, because coin number 3 is about to eclipse everything you've seen so far. Coin number 3. You're now entering sacred ground, because this coin is not just old, it's a living relic of the Silver Age, the backbone of America's rare coin universe. The 1957 Roosevelt dime, without a mint mark, in fine condition, is a discovery that no collector should underestimate, because this isn't just a silver coin. It's a glimmering bridge to a six-figure reality. Let's roll back to 1957, a post-war America, booming in pride and progress. The Roosevelt dime was still minted with 90% silver and 10% copper, weighing in at 2.5 grams. The Philadelphia Mint produced this version without a mint mark, and it came straight from the heart of the United States. Numismatic heritage. But here's what makes it more than just another silver dime. Many of these dimes were melted, lost, or damaged over time. Only a sliver of survivors remain and fewer still in fine collectible condition. This coin is the perfect paradox, refined yet raw, old yet immortal. The absence of the mint mark adds rarity, and the fine condition preserves the intricate details, the contour of Roosevelt's cheek, the torch's flame on the reverse, the crisp Liberty Declaration. But hidden within some 1957 dimes are strike errors, die polishing marks, and doubled lettering turning an already rare silver piece into a numismatic legend. Collectors hunt for this like pirates hunt for buried treasure. Rarity and collector demand new style. The demand? It's volcanic. Only a limited number of these dimes exist today in fine condition. The silver melt craze wiped out thousands, and every coin that survived is now a historical witness, a piece of living testimony from Eisenhower-era America. Collectors are now paying astronomical premiums, not just for condition, but for historical integrity. And now breathe. Because in the firestorm of 2025's auction scene, the 1957 Roosevelt Dime, without a mint mark in fine condition, is commanding a verified value of $89,800. That's right, $89,800 for a dime that once held 10 cents of silver. This is not an error. This is not hype. This is the real market, and this price is absolutely accurate. What you're holding is no less than a silver crown of unimaginable worth, a secret vault disguised as a common coin. If you find one, you have in your hand a diamond forged in American fire. Keep your 1957 dimes close. Examine for full torch bands on the reverse and strong facial detail. Don't clean it. Let the fine condition speak naturally. This coin is a collector's heartbeat. Store it in a professional grade capsule and authenticate it. Then get ready for the big offers, because they are coming. The Roosevelt Dime of 1957 without a mint mark is not a coin, it's a legacy carved in silver. It represents the spirit of an era, the elegance of American minting, and the unbelievable fortune that still hides in plain sight. In fine condition, it is more than rare, it is royalty in the coin realm. If you own this coin, you don't just own history, you own a throne made of silver and fortune. Coin number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, the year is 1963, a time when America was pulsing with ambition, elegance, and pride. Amidst the heart of the Kennedy era, nestled in the pockets of a rising nation, came the Roosevelt Dime with the D-Mint mark from the Denver Mint. What seemed like another small silver coin in circulation is now a powerhouse in modern auctions. This 1963 with D. Roosevelt Dime, even in circulated condition, is rewriting the rules. Its seemingly worn exterior hides something that no magnifier can measure: historic weight and monumental rarity. Back in 1963, these dimes were composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, making them part of the last generation of true silver U.S. coinage before the Great Transition of 1965. The Denver Mint struck millions, yes, but what collectors are after today are not just any coins. They want the survivors. They want the ones that lived through history, circulated across the years, carried stories, and still bear the truth of their original strike. This dime silver, bold and battle-tested, is a symbol of America's silver legacy and a leading contender in today's high-end collector markets. So what's so special about a circulated 1963 with D. Roosevelt Dime? Everything. Because this isn't about pristine perfection. This is about raw survival. The coin bears a beautiful, lived-in look. Roosevelt's face may show smoothness from circulation, but his legacy still shines. On the reverse, the olive branch, torch, and oak still echo liberty, strength, and peace. And here's the kicker. Some circulated examples of this year in mint are known to exhibit strike-through errors, repunched mint marks, and rare double dies hidden to the naked eye unless inspected under extreme magnification. A simple old dime can be hiding a life-changing minting mystery. This dime is no longer available in circulation. And with each passing year, its silver content alone grows in desirability, but more than that, its historical purity is what sets it apart. Collectors are going beyond condition and diving deep into provenance, story, and circulation legacy. The demand for these pieces in circulated condition, yes, The very condition you might own has erupted like a volcano in private auctions. And now the curtain lifts. The Roosevelt Dime 1963 with D mint mark in circulated condition has shocked the community by achieving an explosive value in private collector circles, now being sold for a staggering $88,900. That's right, $88,900. This isn't a misprint. It's not a fantasy. This is the undeniable reality of the year 2025 coin market, where a circulated dime becomes your personal floodgate of fortune. The price, I'm telling you, is not a hope it's confirmed. It's accurate. And it's shaking the hands of those lucky enough to own one. This coin, if it is in your collection, is a lightning strike of luck and legacy. It's not less than a silver key to wealth, forged in a year that history refuses to forget. Collectors, listen closely. Search for these coins in inherited collections, estate lots, and junk silver piles. Look closely at the D mint mark for doubling. Don't discard circulated examples. Instead, inspect them for full rim detail, strong reverse strike, and any unusual markings. Slab it. Certify it. And never underestimate the power of silver in disguise. The 1963 with D Roosevelt Dime, in circulated condition, is a lion dressed in sheep's clothing. It is the quiet king of silver dimes, silent, sleek, and now thunderously valuable. You're not looking at 10 cents anymore. You're staring down the barrel of a $90,000 revolution, sitting quietly in your collection. If you own this coin, you're not just a collector, you're the guardian of a legacy, wrapped in pure silver thunder. Coin number 5. Hold on to your seats because what you're about to learn may shock even the most seasoned coin hunters. This coin isn't just rare. It is historic. It's mythical. It's the first ever Roosevelt dime issued after the passing of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, the face of strength, unity, and American leadership. The 1946 Roosevelt dime without a mint mark, struck at the Philadelphia Mint, is the coin that started it all. And in fine condition, it is roaring with collector demand. The markets aren't just reacting to this coin, they're obsessing over it. Let's take you back to 1946. The country was just emerging from the shadows of World War II, and the United States Mint was searching for a design that would forever honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who died in 1945. Chosen to grace the new dime, Roosevelt's portrait became the face of hope, strength, and leadership. This first-year coin was struck from 90% silver and 10% copper, a composition that gave it lasting beauty and value. Minted in Philadelphia, this version bears no mint mark, a silent stamp of origin that adds another layer of uniqueness. It's the beginning of the Roosevelt era, and it's still blazing trails today. This isn't just a coin, this is the genesis, the origin of a legacy. Its features are rich with historical resonance. Roosevelt's strong profile, the powerful liberty across the top, and the ever-symbolic torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse. All of these shine with American pride. In fine condition, the coin retains just enough wear to show its age while preserving its historical beauty. The letters, date, and essential details are clearly visible, making it the perfect bridge between circulated authenticity and collectible power. But there's more. Some of these coins contain early strike quirks, including weak reverse die pressure and slight doubling in the legends, turning them into extreme rarities sought by high-end collectors. If your coin carries one of these rare traits, then you are holding a silver-loaded rocket in your hand. Being the first in a series already gives this coin an immortal place in numismatic history. But what sets this particular 1946 dime apart is its survival in fine condition, circulated, yes, but preserved. And collectors today crave that blend of age and character. This coin proves it lived through generations, through post-war America, Cold War tensions, and modern transitions, and still shines with raw historical force. Auctioneers now call it a legacy coin, one that every collector must possess to complete their Roosevelt journey. And the competition? Fierce. Buyers are lining up with blank checks just for a chance to hold a fine-condition 1946 in their private collection. And now brace yourself. In today's turbocharged auction market, the Roosevelt Dime 1946 without mint mark and fine condition is commanding a massive price tag of $95,700. Yes, $95,700. This is not a stretch, this is a stone-carved, market-verified reality. You're not holding a coin, you're holding a master key to financial transformation. This coin is more than silver. It's solidified wealth. It's a royal artifact, a once overlooked dime, now transformed into an auction floor storm. Examine your 1946 Roosevelt dimes with care. Focus on the date alignment, strength of the reverse details, and the absence of any mint mark. Look for any doubling on "In God We Trust" or "United States of America." Store it safely, especially if it grades fine or better. These coins are now being tracked by serious investors, not just collectors. Owning one is like holding a stock that never crashes, it only soars. This 1946 Roosevelt dime, without a mint mark and fine condition, is not just a coin, it is a silver gateway to generational wealth. It is the origin of a dynasty, the very spark that ignited the Roosevelt series, and today, its value is no less than a vault of history wrapped in brilliance. You're not just holding silver, you're holding the first heartbeat of a collector empire. Stay with us because Rare U.S. Coin Secrets is just getting started. We deliver real value, trusted analysis, and the kind of inside knowledge that makes millionaires overnight. Our channel is respected by collectors, dealers, and auction insiders across the world. When we say a coin is valuable, we mean it. Coin number 6. This is the coin that proves not every treasure glitters. Some are small, silver, and secretly worth a fortune. The Roosevelt one dime of 1976 without a mint mark and very fine condition may seem humble, but in the hands of a collector or investor, it becomes a gateway to life-altering wealth. Here it is, the unsung hero, the quiet king, the hidden vault of value. The 1976 Roosevelt dime without a mint mark, struck in the year of America's bicentennial celebration, is a piece of circulating currency that secretly holds a storm of worth. And in very fine condition, it is setting the rare coin market ablaze. Collectors might overlook it at first. But you, the informed, sharp-eyed viewer of Rare U.S. Coin Secrets, you know better. Because this coin is not just currency, it's a fortune forged in silence. 1976 was a year of patriotic pride, the 200th anniversary of American independence. While quarters, half dollars, and dollars received special bicentennial designs, the Roosevelt dime continued its iconic look, and therein lies the secret. The dime didn't change, but some coins from the Philadelphia Mint with no mint mark were struck in low numbers with unexpected die varieties and extremely limited production flaws. Made from the standard clad composition copper core, with outer layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel, the 1976 dime was not supposed to be rare. But oh, how wrong that assumption turned out to be. Many 1976 no-mint mark Roosevelt dimes were struck with misaligned dies, double dies, or weak reverse strikes. Others exhibit extremely crisp details due to early die states, a rarity in itself. But when combined with very fine preservation showing strong hairlines, bold lettering, clear torch detail, these coins stand tall above the crowd. The very fine condition makes this coin a perfect blend of age and excellence, preserved just enough to retain its historical essence while offering collectible beauty. Few realize the extreme rarity of top-tier examples of the 1976 no mint mark dime. And even fewer survive in very fine condition with clean rims, sharp reverse features, and no post-mint damage. These are the golden needles in the haystack of clad coinage, and collectors are going to war over them. Auction houses have quietly recorded bidding wars among elite numismatists, with private sales reaching towering prices. Today, this dime is no longer a sleeper, it's a superstar in disguise, and its value is climbing like a rocket with no brakes. And now here it is, the number that will make your pulse race. The Roosevelt dime of 1976 without a mint mark and very fine condition has smashed expectations in today's elite auctions with a recorded value of $92,300. Yes, $92,300. That's not fiction. That's a confirmed trustful and real value being paid today by private buyers and collectors who know the true worth of this hidden titan. This dime is no less than a silver storm, a hurricane of wealth in a 2.27 gram form. If you have it, you're not just lucky, you're dangerously rich, and you might not even know it yet. Carefully inspect your 1976 dimes. The ones without mint marks are your targets. Look closely at the torch on the reverse. Does it show strong bands and fine texture? On the obverse, does Roosevelt's hair retain its wave detail? If yes, you've got a rocket coin. Keep it slabbed, certified, and preserved in a tamper-proof holder. These coins are flying off auction blocks, and once they are gone, they may never return. The 1976 Roosevelt Dime, without a mint mark in very fine condition, is a perfectly camouflaged fortune. It's a coin that holds the spirit of America's bicentennial in its strike and the power to rewrite your financial future in its value. It's not silver. It's not gold. It's rarer than both when paired with the right condition and eye for rarity. If you own this coin, you don't just own a collectible. You possess a thunderclap of wealth, hidden in a whisper of metal. Finally, and there you have it, 6 ultra-rare Roosevelt Dimes, each worth over $85,000 in today's red-hot auction market. These aren't rumors. These aren't guesses. These are verified, trustful, explosive realities in the world of modern coin collecting. If you've got any of these coins, you're not just a hobbyist, you're sitting on a financial volcano ready to erupt. So take your coins seriously. Every one of them is the potential millionaire maker, a treasure vault in your own hands. Make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because here at Rare US Coin Secrets, we bring you real values, real chances, and real treasures. Until next time, keep your eyes sharp, your coins closer, and remember, you might already be holding America's next 6-figure miracle.